Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that's not just a local concern but a global conversation starter. Surviving the El Niño heat wave, specifically for South Africa's expected scorching summer. And no, we're not just talking about staying cool. We're focusing on something equally crucial but often overlooked: your skin. First off, let me just say El Niño is no joke. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is how it's not just about the heat, it's about the ripple effects. From my perspective, the skin is like the body's first line of defense, and when temperatures soar, it's the first to take the hit. What many people don't realize is that extreme heat can accelerate aging, worsen conditions like acne or eczema, and even increase the risk of sun damage. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a beauty concern, it's a health issue. Now let's talk sunscreen. I know it's the most obvious tip, but hear me out. One thing that immediately stands out is how many people still underestimate its importance. In my opinion, sunscreen isn't just a summer accessory. It's a year-round necessity, especially during El Niño. What this really suggests is that we need to rethink our approach. A detail I find fascinating is how the type of sunscreen matters. Broad spectrum, high SPF, and water-resistant. These aren't just buzzwords. They're your skin's best friends. What makes this even more critical is that South Africa's UV index is already high, and El Niño could amplify that. Hydration is another big one. Personally, I think this is where most people drop the ball. What many don't realize is that heat doesn't just dry out your skin, it messes with your skin barrier. From my perspective, this is where lightweight hydrating products come into play. Think hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and ceramides. What this really suggests is that your skincare routine needs to adapt to the climate. A detail I find fascinating is how internal hydration plays a role too. Drinking water isn't just good for your body, it's a game changer for your skin. Now let's talk about something less obvious. Antioxidants. What makes this really interesting is how they're not just a trendy skincare ingredient. They're your skin's shield against environmental damage. In my opinion, incorporating vitamin C or E into your routine can make a world of difference. What this really suggests is that skincare isn't just about reacting to damage, it's about prevention. If you take a step back and think about it, this is where the line between skincare and self-care blurs. Lastly, let's address the elephant in the room: heat rashes and irritation. Personally, I think this is where people need to be proactive. What many don't realize is that loose, breathable clothing and gentle fragrance-free products can prevent a lot of discomfort. From my perspective, this is about understanding your skin's limits and respecting them. What this really suggests is that surviving El Niño isn't just about products, it's about lifestyle adjustments. So as we wrap up, here's my closing thought. El Niño isn't just a weather event. It's a reminder of how interconnected our environment and our health are. Your skin is a reflection of that. Personally, I think this summer is the perfect time to rethink how we care for ourselves inside and out. What do you think? Are you ready to adapt your skincare routine for the heatwave? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful. Until next time, stay cool and stay protected.